What's up, guys? So what I have behind me are the two fermented beers. We got the cream ale right here and we have the Kolsch here. They're both really cold because I kind of crash cooled them down to about 56 degrees on both with the brew jackets, believe it or not. Took a couple of days, but they did crash. Fermentation seemed to have went fine. I am actually testing out the new kegs with these two beers. So I got two clean kegs here. I'll show you those real quick. I got two brand new kegs here. Both have been washed and sanitized for the first time. These were brand new kegs, and surprisingly enough, what was cool is that all the posts are the same size. No matter which side you switch them to, they're the same size. So that's a really cool feature. Also, they use universal poppets now on these. So those are a lot cheaper than, say, the regular poppet valves that you have to get depending on if it's a Firestone keg or if it's other type of keg. These new brand new kegs feature universal poppets, and those are a lot cheaper, and you can buy them in packs of 10 or so, I believe, on Amazon. Anyways, let's get to the let's test the gravity on these beers real quick. And I'm actually using Brewing America's hydrometer test kit for this. I really love these hydrometer kits that I got from them, and we're gonna go ahead and take a sample of the cream ale. Let me open up the top here so we don't have any unnecessary crud from the tubes going in. Set the hydrometer aside for a minute. Go ahead and take a sample. This is the cream ale. Ice cold. Man, it's so cold. About. Let's go ahead and drop the hydrometer in there. Oh yeah, sitting right about the 1.010. Let's see if you can see that right quick. Yeah, we're right at about the 1.010 mark, so it's fully fermented. Definitely a cream ale, man. Tastes very, very corny. Has a lot of that maize in there. You can taste it. That's going to be a fantastic beer, though. Good summer beer, guys. So that's the cream ale. Like I said, it's got maize. Just the first thing I taste is that maize, because it's got flaked maize in it. This is like when you can't lager, this is pretty close to what you can do to get to more of a lager style beer, if you will. It has some of the character of a lager in the sense of flavor. So that's the cream ale. Let's go ahead and take a sample of the Kolsch. They're very similar in color. The Kolsch is a little bit more orange. Got a little more orange in there, along with the pale golden color. All right. Let's go ahead and drop the hydrometer in. Yeah. And you can see this one's at the 1.010 as well. Yeah, these both fermented out really well. First thing I noticed is that signature smell, that aroma. Yeah, smells like a Kolsch, man. It smells almost like that 1980 Kolsch that I drank the other day when I was brewing this beer. And I was actually quite surprised that a Kolsch ale didn't require sub 50 degree temps to ferment. So I'm going to do a little taste of this post fermentation and pre-carb. This is honestly, guys, I like this better than that 1980. Wow. This is going to be fantastic, man. I wish I could share this with everybody, but I probably wouldn't have enough to go around anyways. But about 48 people's worth to go around. But that's the Kolsch. So now let's go ahead and get the beers into the kegs. Go ahead and attach the cream ale tube to the cream ale here. Boom. Filling up. Well guys, here we are. Got both beers kegged as you saw. Got the Kolsch in this one, got the cream ale. I've got them both labeled so I don't forget which one's which. All I gotta do now is take them out to the kegerator, put some pressure on them. I'll put them at 30 psi for the first day, and I'll put them at 20 psi on the second day. And on the third day I'll still let it ride, and then I will kill the pressure altogether, test for carbonation, and then see if I need to keep a little more pressure on them. Usually when you keg your beers like this, they can be ready to drink the same day, depending on what carbonation method you use, as far as like if you want to sit the keg on the ground and rock it for a while to get it to quickly absorb the CO2. I'm a patient guy. I would prefer to just let it just sit on pressure for a little bit. They're both already really cold from the brew jackets, so they should absorb CO2 really quick. So that's something new for me, is actually having two beers ferment at the same time is a new thing for me. I usually only do one batch at a time, but since I have two brew jackets, I'm doing two batches at a time. And in this hot Texas summer, I was actually able to get those brew jackets down to like 56 degrees for a cold crash, and keeping the house air conditioning around 75, 74. So, but anyways, when these are ready, we will talk about them. Cheers.